Truth is, you tune into the Royal Truth Radio Show on Little Raleigh Radio Station, starring Reese Royal, Royalty, Stars Pin, and yours truly. I am Queen Aisha. Truth is, your listening experience has just been upgraded. Truth is, we're ready. Are you? Here's your host, Reese Royal.
Hey, kings and queens, this is Reese Roy on Little Raleigh Radio with the Royal Truth. And I got a lot to talk about, yo. I got a lot to talk about, but you know how we show stars, we have to start it properly. Like it always, our mission statement is to be informative with accurate knowledge, never to direct, but only guide you towards the truth. Let me thank God for life and our opportunity for us to come together. And a shout out, as always, to Miss Linda V. That's my mother, you know that. Music director Pumakazi. Every one of our shows are on a playlist on Spotify. You just got to go by the number. This is the Royal True 134. So just check it. And it's going to be a Janet Jackson jam. It's going to have to give you that this time, man, because my girl is coming to Charlotte this weekend actually on Friday. So not the weekend and prior to the weekend. So she's actually going to be here. So y'all, and somebody got some tickets. Our True Squad is Royalty, Queen Aisha, Queen Star Pins, and an honorary member of Shy Roberts. But today is going to be just me with you right now because I have so much that I want to talk about. And this is the first thing I'm going to go just right on into it. Okay, because it's old and it's not because I haven't had a show. So I haven't had a chance to talk about it. So I'm going to take this time right now to talk about it real quick. Okay, Tucker Carlson and Don Lemon. Now, I'm gonna say why this is big because actually for me, Tucker Carlson, if you don't know it, has been fired from all three major networks. No one has ever done that. I just want to mention that. Don Lemon, he's been in his business for 17 years at CNN. From me watching him grow and then watching who he is and how he expressed himself, and both of them are controversial. But I honestly have to say that in a sense, Tucker, of course, I think is a removal that's necessary to start at least trying to marinate, try to work on some of the brains that have been kind of tainted and try to change them. I'm using my word. I'm not by myself, so Queen didn't have a little bell to stop me, so I'm just going to be kind of kind with this. But it's just what I'm going to say about that. That was him going off the air was necessary to try to change the direction a lot of or to save the democracy. Let's just say it like that. Don Lemon, I know he can get back on his feet. He did make some missteps. That's how this business is. And it's kind of crazy. I've been in my show for 5 years. I'm just proud to be still in this. I've not been, dismissed or removed. And I still have a voice and those sort of few people who are listening to me. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that high profile, I don't know if I won't be on CNN or Fox, to be honest. But I'm just honestly, as a guest, definitely, I would have a lot to say. But as far as being on that network, I really wouldn't want to. I don't watch CNN. No disrespect to CNN. You just falling off everywhere you went from Chris Cuomo on to this, and so you need to get it together. Fox, you have your legal things with Smartmatic to take care of. So yeah, I'm very informative of all these things, and we'll talk about it. But we're not going to take all that time and be negative today because I want to just talk about that because I could not let my show go by without actually speaking on Tucker Carlson and Don Lemon. So, looking for new jobs. Okay, but now this is where my topics come for today, and it's important to me because meaningless shootings, y'all. Meaningless shootings. This one got me, and that's why again it was a hold off from last weekend because I wanted to speak on it. I had to speak on this gentleman this young man who was just going to pick up his young twin brothers, and it hits me hard because I have a godson who has a little set of twins, brothers, a brother and sister actually, and you know what I'm saying, and he's at the age that he is, and actually could be going to pick up his set of twins and got shot. So it hit me a little harder than just thinking about it as someone who just it happens to, and it shouldn't even, but it's gotten that bad. And meaningless shootings is why I'm bringing this one up only because of what this man did and how he did it. Because this gentleman here actually shot him through the doors and shot him. And I mean, luckily he did. He's made it through from the hospital. He's out of the hospital. He's back home, but he got shot twice. If I'm not mistaken, I believe he got shot in the arm and in his groin, and I believe, no, if I'm wrong, please tell me in the notes, let me know. But again, and how his grandson couldn't even stand up for him, for the gentleman who actually shot this young man. I know there's a GoFundMe for it. If you're going to help, please do that, because these are the type of situations where his life is forever changed, and his nerves are going to be bad. I had a situation once that this is offset, but it just really offset from this, but it's just how traumatic things can be to you. I work in a hotel, and I had to go to a room one time because of a female not answering the calls. Was concerned about. I walked in and she was dead. From that point on, it was hard for me to actually knock on doors and go into hotel rooms because I'm scared of what I'm gonna find. So that, see how minor that was. But compared to this type of situation, this gentleman is going to be torn for the rest of his life. And regardless of what happens to that man right there, I just hate what he's done to him for the rest of his life. So that's another one. But this one here, you all, a meaningless shootings, meaningless shootings, meaningless shootings, meaningless shootings, meaningless shootings. Y'all, I mean, McDonald's employee, he kills his mom and his grandma, and then goes to his job and kills his boss. We've been discussing different things all the time. My main thing, which I really wish we have Queen back in. We all hope y'all didn't miss her grand opening on May 5th. But she's in mental health, and I think this has have to have something to do with this, y'all. We all are not this harmful or this destructive with guns. Guns are in our lives. Come on, let's not act like they're not. It's so let's not go there. But I just think that there's an issue where there's certain individuals that don't need them, so we should be concerned with that and that alone. So see, they didn't have to control me today. I'm giving you just facts about things you can look up, find out for yourself, and see how you feel about it. And and that is one of them. That is definitely one to me. That concerned me, that this, what is wrong with him? Why would he kill his mom and his grandmom and kill his boss? And you messed up money. You messed up family. You messed up all the way around the board. And I don't understand why no one's taking these things a little bit more serious. Um, he's gonna go to jail, but mental health is our issue, y'all. In my opinion, I'm gonna jump and say that in my opinion. So because I have no one else to bounce it against right now, but I'm gonna say my opinion. That's how I feel about it. It's just the way it looks. Now we'll take a real quick moment, take a quick break, and like I said, today is the Janet Jackson Jams, because my girl, she will be in Charlotte this weekend, and yeah, someone's gonna be there. So right now, I want to start out where I started out when I was jamming a little bit before we got on the show, and I'm gonna go back there real quick. And right now, take a break. I'm gonna, well, okay, you and I are gonna be together. Radio show, Little Raleigh Radio. We're gonna take a break. You're gonna take a little bit of the biggest hit. This song debuted at number 8 on the charts, and then jumped to number 1, and then stayed at number 1 for 8 weeks. This is my baby, Janet Jackson. So check this out, and we'll be right back.
Like a
Now I can't play this song over here for you all, because they're gonna block me on Facebook, block me on YouTube, block me on Twitter, because I'm using someone else's music. I would love to just play my own music for you all. But furthering my conversation, and where I am with this, meaningless shootings, you all. Mental health, mental health, mental health definitely has something to do with it. Even with this gentleman right here, his mind and how he sees other races outside of himself. I'm picking and choosing my words really nicely here, because I think that's the only way we're gonna not offend other people and come together in some form or fashion. Because these shootings, the Texas ones who just happened, several in Texas, let's be correct with that, but just the most recent. The gentleman who shot his neighbor because they told him to stop shooting in the front yard. You know what I'm saying? These are the things I'm talking about that are concerning, because you all, it is, this is traumatic to every age, to every generation. And if we do not take it seriously, I feel like we're going to see a lot of turmoil that we should not have to see, and should not happen at all. So I will come back right now, and while we're doing this, while I'm on here, this is a great time to do this. It's a smart way to do it too. Let me take a moment now to talk about our spotlights. Yes, our movers, shakers, and go getters. This is my time to actually give you that. And I think, am I able to do that? I don't know, I can't do that from here. So let me just go through them real quick for you because it's important to do this. Because I support my team, and they support me, and with everybody who's doing their thing first. Like I just already mentioned, my queen, she just had her grand opening on May 5th. I hope you made it out there, Queen. I could not make it. I've been a very busy weekend. My niece graduated, so in turn I wasn't able to come that way, but I will be making to one of the sips. Yes, I will. Don't y'all worry about that. We'll be making it out there, but support her in Winston-Salem. I have the new flyers and all the information. I wasn't able to put it into the show today, but we will have it back on. I'll actually, share it myself on Facebook and on YouTube, and tag myself so you make sure that you can go out and support Miss Queen Aisha and her endeavors, and as well as Miss Quality Glams. We just got off the phone before I got here, y'all. We're excited about an event we're putting together. That chair you're seeing right there, I plan to be sitting in that chair. I want y'all to see that. And you can take your pictures. You can get you some pictures in this chair as well. But Quality Glams is how you contact her. You contact, call, or text her at 910-759-3800. Okay, and also my boy Derek, he says the location. I haven't found. I Give me the date, give me the place, Derek. I need to put it out here for everybody to know. You can go somewhere directly and buy your banana pudding now at the strawberry cheesecake, cherry, chocolate, and jasmine cookie. Please enjoy, and please, I tell you, they're delicious. They are delicious. You will enjoy. And my girl, Hot Topics with Donna, still on Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. And you also need to get her book, The Imperative Marriage, Saved by Grace. And as well, my boy Purpose Pod is back on. Man, you gotta get in touch with me. I gotta get back on your show, but that's on the second and the fourth Tuesday of every month at 7 o'clock. So Mondays and Tuesdays, the Road Truth, Purpose Pod. Road Truth, Purpose Pod. That's how you should do. And I was ready to get his book, Can I Speak? And then also my girl, my Wisdom Wednesdays with my cousin Tanya Parker. Please enjoy every Wednesday at night on her Facebook. Okay, it's simply Smiley Praise, excuse me, at 8 p.m. Trying to get this time with this music because the music's about to go off. So I gotta get rid of her book. You know that. And Shirley, you gotta contact me, probably bring some information, and that's your stuff right there. But anyway, y'all, we're gonna get back on this show real quick. And let me get back on here. And I think the song's about to end. All right, hold on. That's the way love, that's the way love, that's the way love, that's the way love. That's the way Hey, kings and queens, this is Reese Royal, Little Raleigh Radio with the Royal Truth, and that was That's the Way Love Goes by Janet Jackson. We're back on the air, and we're about to get into our next topic. And I had to find a proper name to give this, and this is the only thing I could come up with, and it is the an R&B scuffle, because the dynamics of this situation here, it really kind of cracked me up because I don't understand exactly what's going on. I really, really don't. But let me tell you what I know. And then if you know more, please put it in the comments so we can discuss it. But first and foremost, there was a conversation, I believe, between Chris Brown and Tiana Taylor. And he was getting very disrespectful, to my understanding, or loud, to the point where Usher got into the conversation and tried to end the thing. And Chris Brown made some derogatory statements to him. You can see it, you can find it, TMZ, everything. Okay, now to my understanding, though, somehow I don't know where Chris is outside, Usher going behind him, and then somehow Chris Brown's team jumps Usher, to my understanding. Somebody need to clear this up for me. This is what I got information on, so that's why I'm asking these questions now. And then, of course, they had to just squash all of that because the next day they both had to do the Lovers and Friends show. Okay, and they both were there. And I guarantee you, with contrast, y'all, believe me, you will make it there. You will not question if you're supposed to be there to make it through it. So in turn, that's my understanding. Anyone who knows any more information outside of what I've spoken to you about, please tell me. But that's what information I've gotten from it. Now, I'm a little upset by this because as R&B, loving R&B music, loving both of these guys, doing R&B music, we don't need to be fighting. Okay. And then to my understanding, if everybody wants to correct me on this as well, Chris Brown got into another scuffle with someone else out beside this situation. Don't know what that's about. Had another situation. So That means here we go. I'm back to the same thing I just said about the meaningless shootings, mental health. So hey, I say I think we all. And then when the Surgeon General said loneliness as bad as smoking 15 cigarettes. These are quotes and facts that I bring you. Like we said, our mission statement to bring you informative knowledge, never to direct, but only guide you towards the truth. That is what I'm doing here, and that's for that information. And this right here, I will sum this up with just like I just said, mental health. Because he's getting in an argument with him, with Usher, with Tiana, to with someone the next day. There's issues going on with him with that. Give the same love you give, man, to your daughters, to the world, and outside of your music. And I'm saying, let them know if there's a good side of you on this. I know there might be things that are hurting you where you actually had to put on a wall. I respect that because society has that game, and it does make you want to not be bothered with anyone. So that's understandable. I respect that. But you're taking down too many people. And so now, I think it's best. I think it's right that yeah, no, this is what I'll do. This is what I'll do. I'm gonna just do it like this. I think we already mentioned and discussed this once before. I discuss it one more time for you right now. Janet Jackson's on tour. Erica Badu's on tour. And I am so happy to say that Janet Jackson's show in Charlotte, I will be making it. See Luda and Miss Janet Jackson's Together Again concert. I will be there. I'm excited. Thank you to one of my friends who's taking me. And I'm going to enjoy this concert like I'm a little kid. I guarantee you. I know this is going to change and make me feel awesome. It's somebody I admire as an artist who's, let's be real, since it's the raw truth. Janet doesn't sing the greatest, but she's a great entertainer. She knows how to make you feel it anyway. And that's what a true talent does. You take what you have and you make something happen. And she's done that. And she's about to give us this show. So I'm so excited. So excited. So excited. Charlotte at 7:45. I'll be there and I'm gonna see my baby. So anyway, getting past all that, I want to tell you that. And so, I have to throw a song in there real quick, and then we're gonna come back with a little bit of the box office. And I think that's box office and announcements. So box office and announcements is next. But right now, I want to give you a little bit more Janet because this is JJ Jams Day, right? Yeah, about this right here. So much better. And I'll be right back. So much better. Yes. So, I would play it so y'all can continue to hear So Much Better by Janet Jackson. It's on Little Raleigh Radio right now. But this right here is just her schedule. I don't know if y'all trying to go see my baby, but if you are trying to go see my baby, these are all the dates that you have right now where you can actually go check her out. It's so funny right now. What is the date? Today's date is the 8th. So if you look at it right now, she's actually taking a break. She'll be in New York on the 9th. She'll be in New York on the 10th. She'll be in Charlotte on May 12th. And she'll be in Baltimore on May 13th. On May 14th, Virginia Beach. I was going to go to that show. But then someone got me tickets for this show, so that's why I went to this one. But at the same time, I wanted to just get around as close to her birthday as possible. Her birthday is May 16th. So I wanted to try to get as close as possible. So May 12th is as close as I'm gonna possibly be able to get there. So I'm excited. So Janet Jackson is gonna be in Charlotte. And I'm sorry, I stopped like there's no more after that. But she's gonna be continuing on her show in the Jersey area, Ontario, just things like oh my god, Indiana, Illinois, Texas, Arizona, California, and Oregon. She's gonna and then ending in Washington on June 21st. On June 12th, she's not performing my birthday, so she might be coming to see me. So y'all, that is actually the Janet Jackson tour Together Again with Open and Ludacris. And I also heard that Little Kim was added to the show as well. So hey, I mean, I don't know if she could be at the show I'm going to be at, but I would really love to actually see that myself. But So Much Better is one of her shorter songs, which I kind of like. So I'm actually getting to go into some of the topics that I want to discuss. Like I said, box office is our next topic, I believe. Yeah, box office is our next topic, and then we're going to go into announcements, and then chop up to a good, nice little show that gives you what I wanted to give you. My team, they know they know I was working to get here, and I was not going to let. We had technical difficulties last week. I should apologize for that real quick now, but the song's about to end. Technical difficulties last week, not on our part, with the station, so we had to actually hold off. That's why I held over these topics and make sure I did take the time out to get through them to you now. So much better is about to end. Let's get to the show. Yo, so much better by Janet Jackson. And like I told y'all, she will be in Charlotte this coming weekend. I keep on saying weekend, it's gonna be Friday. We're gonna make it a whole weekend experience. You know that, right? But yeah, we're getting back to the show now. And what I want to go straight into right now, automatically, y'all, I'm excited about it. Yo, it's the box office numbers, yo. The box office numbers. Guardians of the Galaxy. I have to give you my own view with no spoilers because it is the past, just came out this weekend, and I'm sure a lot of people try to see it this weekend. I don't want to take away from the show, from the movie. But I will tell you this: this is my favorite Guardians of the Galaxy movie out of all three. A lot of people may not agree with me when it comes to the first one because the first one was kind of like Thoric. It was really, really, really great. It was really good, but this movie itself is amazing. I really enjoyed it. I give it higher props than Love and Thunder, of course. I would give it really high props of Doctor Strange. I would give it all of that and giving a closure to them and the way they did it, and it was kind of cool. And Rocket Raccoon did your thing. So Bradley Cooper, shout out to him there. Number two, and it's just I got to take my granddaughter Gigi to see this, the Super Mario Brothers movie, which made another 18. But Guardians of the Galaxy made 114 million. That is less than what the second one made, but more than what the first one made. Just to let you know. Number three is Evil Dead Rise. I actually want to see that. I don't know if I'm going to see it in a movie theater, but I do want to go see that. It's holding really well. And it's at number three right now with 5 million. And number four, Are You There? Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. I do not know nothing about that. 3 million, okay. And John Wick still holding in the top five. It made another 2.3 million as well. And now we got to go into we got to do this and do this properly because it is hot and y'all have to take part in this. You have to make your way into this right here. The announcements are important this time because there are two important dates there. June 10th. June 10th, we are going to finally have something that I haven't seen myself and I want to see it happen. And we're going to do it ourselves here. It is going to be the Purple Rain Social, a night of royal excellence to celebrate Prince and my birthday. All right, you have free drinks, food, DJ, live entertainment, spoken word, comedy, and also there's available rooms at the conference suites where the actual event is going to be. And it's going to be an after party from 11 to 7 to 2 a.m. in the morning. But the actual show, the actual Purple Rain Social itself, I'm sorry, not show, will be from 7 to 11. Go on Eventbrite and get your tickets. You can also, if you want to just get a room, you can actually call the hotel directly or go with the link that's all connected on Facebook. Get with Precious, from Quality Glams, because she's headlining this and handling it and making it as beautiful as that flyer is. Everyone loves this flyer, and I love it too because it's an awesome picture. But we're going to celebrate Prince. 4 decades. We're just going to continue to go through all of his music, all of his creativity, all of his excellence, and as well, we want you to wear your best purple. You know what I'm saying? Wear your best purple. Come out here and support us, and actually, and our cause. Let me put myself on the screen for this. Our cause is lupus. Okay, we're going into more information about having some more about what the amazing thing of knowing that men and women can have it, what effects it has on your body. I've lost a god sister to it, and I want more awareness. So it's going to be more of an awareness about this. So that is our cause, lupus. So please support, and please look out in whatever way you can and supporting us in this venture that we're doing with Quality Glams and Lenore Catering and World Truth Entertainment. So please. As well, I want to tell you we still have our merch right here. You got to check out. You can get your World Truth T-shirt. You can get your Love and Laughter t-shirt. Just saying, just let you see what the actual things both look like. There you go. So please, if you want to do that, go to claimyourthumb.org and hit shop and check it out and get your clothes. And that's how it works. Now, with all that being said, my good people, this is our end of our show. I have went over all that I want that was important, that you needed to know, and let you know also that Jen's gonna be here. And so in turn, I wanted to actually give all the shout out to everybody on part of the team. They all are busy. They know that if one of us is here, all of us here. I'm sitting here supporting all of us. There's no question about that. So it doesn't matter that they're not here. I'm here, and I'm giving you that support. So please, like I said, if you can, I'm seeing. Yeah. And so if you can, please support us with the Purple Rain Social. It's going to be June 10th in Raleigh, North Carolina. Please be out and support. So now, all we have to do is, if no one has not told you today that they love you, let you know that we love you. And I'm gonna end the show this time not with Janet's song, but something, actually a little bit of some track I got out here, y'all, that I'm really getting a lot of love, and I appreciate everybody with that. It might actually end up being one of my biggest hits. I really think so. Bullshit did well, but this song is doing this thing. Y'all check out my song I Won't Leave. I can leave y'all with that, with the credits running, so you can get not hear my music. So I own this, so no problem there. So you all, here we go. Here the song. Here, oh hey man. Oh, yeah. I Won't Leave by Reese Royal. Y'all, peace and love. See you soon.
Let you hear it beautiful every single day.